Shalom. Giving all praises, honor, and glory unto Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles with great millstone. Peace, blessings, and safety to the elect. That's what we pray for. Pray for the elect. This comes off of a video that, well, I say a plethora of videos that I watched going into the Prince of Power and his passing. The time that I've been in his faith, I've either witnessed individuals that came against the truth face judgment, and or I've been able to hear different testimonies about particular men that were put down even before I came into the faith. Men that came up against the sound doctrine, which the Lord is manifesting by way of his judgment, whose doctrine is on point. Now, I've witnessed Prince of Power in his coffin, and things like that are why it is important to beware of what you say. Scriptures speak about every man will give account for the same words that you speak. Okay? And the Lord is going to judge the dead and the alive. We speak wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Also fear the Lord. This is why the scriptures say it in the book of Ecclesiastes. All right, keep thy foot, and also keep your foot when you're dealing with men of the Lord, man. The Lord will execute judgment. All right, especially speaking on doctrine. When you're speaking on doctrine, you're speaking on the Lord's business. It is not a game. And as Apostle Tahar, or Elder Tahar, declared this year of apostasy, false prophets, and their demise for the year 2026. All right, the year has not even started. The so-called year has not started. And the Lord is speaking. And this goes for a lot of men that come in new. You don't control the narrative. And I had to learn that the hard way. The world don't revolve around you. Its truth don't revolve around you. Just because you find out that you're an Israelite, that salvation is for Jake, Esau is going to be destroyed. Okay, you're on fire and you feel like, you know, things are going to be either centered around yourself, or you may feel like things are unfair. It is better to stay humble and stay meek before you say some things that you regret. You know, because truth be told, this is something that strikes fear in God-fearing men. You know, the judgments of the Lord will make a man of understanding tremble, man. And furthermore, it keeps you in the right spirit. Okay? You don't want to be a loose cannon. You don't want to be the result of your own mistakes, leading you into that judgment seat yourself. Okay, as elders speak about, there's many men like this. Rap News, the list goes on. And fear of the Lord will keep you away from being proud, being an accuser, being a scoffer. There's many testimonials, examples that the Lord has set right before our faces. You know. So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushai Ba'Hashem Rakakwadash.